Yeah, for about 24 years now, I was battling a very chronic kidney disease, you know.
You say what?
Chronic kidney disease.
Chronic.
Yeah, very chronic one.
20 what years?
24 years. I want to move back going by passage in the moon. A room and parlor on be. I want more one in the room. If you passage in you see, whatever we be in life. No matter what you try, no matter what you try to maneuver.
They not share the challenges you are facing now. It's not forever.
It's not forever. It's just for a moment. So you just have to face it. That's the advice. But there are other things that actually caused it. Like we have high blood pressure.
High blood pressure can affect kidney.
IBP, yeah, it affects kidney a lot. In fact, high blood pressure and diabetes are the most crucial elements that damages kidney faster. You know, I did my transplant last year, April.
You managed that kidney problem
for many years. It affected me a lot financially because I was spending a lot of money. I didn't, come out then. Nobody knew. When I came out that, I have kidney problems, everybody was surprised. Like, guy, you used to be healthy. Yeah, because I used to keep it. I've learned the art of smiling even when I'm in pain. So people, because I am this type of person, I don't like telling people my problems. So my kidney donor, without that guy, even the money that people donated for me would have failed. It was my donor, Atondami Samson. That's what I call him.
Atonda Samson.
Yeah, Olawale. He was the one that came through for me.
Is it part of your family?
No. In fact, I've never met him before, but he knew me. He recognized me. He said we've met in the piano studio many years ago, but I didn't, figured out his face. I never thought I've seen him somewhere before, but he told me I've seen me before. And then when he heard the program on radio, I was on Baba Ifele's radio.
Okay.
He was interviewing me, and then and he said he would like to donate for me, donate his kidney, and then he came through. I thought it was joke.
He heard a program on the radio, and he decided
he wanted
that I want to donate my kidney.
Isn't that miraculous? And he came through, and it was like joke. We went through all the processes, and the most important thing, the most amazing thing is that he didn't collect a dime. He was my savior. After Jesus, he's the next. But he didn't collect a dime. He never brought a bill.
This is amazing.
So it was just a miracle for me.
The guy is an angel.
Oh God. Thank you, Jesus. I thought I was going to die. Not one thing will happen without a reason. Every single thing that happens, there must be a deep reason behind it. And I decide not to question it because it's all God's. So who am I to question that? A lot of times I used to dream that I died, and then nobody noticed. So that people started noticing when I started smelling, because I was inside the house. I didn't talk to my parents. I didn't talk to anybody about what I was feeling.
Why?
I was expecting to die because the pains I couldn't feel. I couldn't take it anymore. I bought sniper 2 times. I almost ended it all anyway, because it is not just pain. Imagine pain with discomfort. Discomfort is bigger than pain. I used to tell people, pain is something that will actually leave you. Discomfort is something that lives with you. With my dialysis tunnel, I was still going to live band shows.
My name is Steven Adekunle Aderojo. I welcome you back to this amazing program, Mystery. You fans that have been supporting us, watching us, we really appreciate you. And please don't forget to keep subscribes and likes and drops your comments. So I have with me is an amazing man. Don't let me mention his name. Sir, please let my audience meet you. Tell us your name, sir.
My real name is Adelaja Adetola David, popularly known as Pupatee. Back then, some people call me Liquity. Liquity. Back then. But then I rebranded to Pupatee. Yeah, for a reason, Basically, I'm an Afro-pop fused with reggae dancehall artist. Was born in IB City, a University of Lagos graduate, and I think that's all about me for now. And I'm awesome.
Definitely. I knew.
Yeah. So
Even after the program, after this program, I want to come and meet you. You should just share me.
no,
some
no,
of the
my
things
brother,
you
look
use.
at you. There.
All right,
Support yourself,
you. Pupatee is not your nickname before.
Yeah, absolutely. It was Likuti.
Well, what happened? Why do you decided to change it?
As at that time, I think I released a few songs to Likuti, and what I discovered was that because as a then, I never had any idea about digital marketing,
Okay.
like stores and all that. So I have people doing that for me. So so eventually, some people were getting my profits from the Likuti, and I had no access to the account. So what I literally did then was to rebrand and then change my whole platforms to Pupatee, my whole branding to Pupatee, and since then I've been getting my own money myself. So that was why it affected me, because a lot of people actually they didn't get familiar with Pupatee.
Pupatee,
Everybody
okay.
knows Likuti, even till tomorrow. Like there's some people still call me Likuti, but even the fact that some still know me as Pupatee, when they still see me, they call me Likuti. But then the name Pupatee in the case now, no.
Sorry, apart from that Pupatee, there's one name that people used to add to that your Pupatee.
Oroka.
Omoya. No. Omoya.
Yebira.
Hey, that's what I wanted to
That's
say.
deep. For anybody who calls me that person definitely knows me and knows my roots. Knows where I come from. So I give it to that person.
Okay, you want to tell me, with this fine boy I'm seeing, with this fine face,
I just got back from heaven. Uber took me to heaven, and I came back. Yeah, for about 24 years now, I was battling a very chronic kidney disease.
you say what?
Chronic kidney disease.
Chronic.
Yeah, very chronic one.
20 what years?
24 years. And it affected me a lot. It affected every aspect of my life. I was keeping it to myself because nobody knew.
I'm sorry, sir. Before we go into that,
Yeah.
because that is like a 25 pages. If you want to tell, if you want to talk about it.
Absolutely.
When you're small, sorry, where are you from?
I'm from Ogun State
Ogun State.
originally. Yeah.
Okay.
My dad is from Ogun State.
Okay.
My mom is from Kogi State, Ibira precisely. But I was born in IB City.
Oh.
Yeah, I grew up in IB City before I moved to Lagos.
Because I think if anybody wants to recommend you, they said Pupatee from Ibadan.
Absolutely.
Pupatee from Ibadan.
That's why I'm repping, because I was born
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Okay. If I want to ask, do you grow up with your parents?
Yeah, I grew up with my parents to some extent.
Okay.
At some point, family issues. I had to grow up with extended family. So it was really hard.
really
I
hard.
tasted living with my parents. I tasted living with people too. So I guess all these things actually made me to be who I am today morally. Yeah.
Nígbà tí ẹ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ àwọn mom sí tẹ́ lọ gbé lọ́dọ̀ family and friends, right?
Yeah.
You said hard somehow.
Because ìṣọwọ́ tí àwọn ará àta fi máa mú èèyàn ó yàtọ̀ sí bí òbí ṣe máa
Ṣé
mú
máa
èèyàn.
mú yàn?
Mo rántí àwọn tí mo bá gbé ń gbà yẹn passage ni mo ń gbé, a room and parlour ló ń gbé, àwọn ọmọ wà nínú room, èmi passage mo máa ń sùn.
No. Àwọn ẹni tẹ́ lọ gbé lọ́dọ̀ wọn. They're like a family to you.
Absolutely. Family, Popsimi, they were like my dad's extended family.
Wow.
I don't want to call their names. They know themselves. I know probably they might come across this,
Àbí ṣe inú yàrá tó ń sùn yẹn ṣé kò gbà wọ́n ni tó fi ní
it's,
kẹ́yìn?
no matter how small, if there's love,
If there is
and
love,
care,
definitely.
we'll all be fine, But then they never wanted me to, So, but I came through it, and it's all past now.
But I think definitely if you are ignoring someone, that means you don't like the person.
Absolutely.
Definitely when they don't
Obviously.
like you, why don't you accepting?
One thing about it was that the first time I went there, I saw how they treated me. And as a young boy, I was still very
Definitely,
little, so I
that
felt
would-
like, these people, I would like to stay with them. And then I told my dad, I said, I wouldn't mind staying with them. And I was like, okay,
Hmm.
that's fine if you want to stay with them. So a week after, they started showing me hell. And I couldn't tell when I told my dad, I said, I want to leave. He said, no, you said you wanted to leave there. So you go stay with them. I
And-
can't take you now.
And that's
Because it's
man
going
for
to
you.
be like a problem. It's going to be like a conflict between them. So I had to go through it. It was my decision and I had to go through it. So it was very hard. It was very hard.
But why your dad decided to?
Yeah, I think he was trying to play safe. You see, whatever will be in life.
Hmm.
No matter what you try, no matter how much you try to maneuver. Whatever plays in my life is meant to play. That's what I feel. So I wouldn't blame anybody for anything. You know, it was just my journey.
It was just your
I have
journey.
come to embrace it. You know. Should I say?
Okay, at this point, I want us to be picking some advice
Yeah.
at some point where we get to.
All right.
Okay, if we have an opportunity to have anybody going through something like this situation now you said,
Yeah.
so what is your advice for the person? Say, ṣé kó rí bí ẹni pé challenges ni kó kúrò ńbẹ̀ ni àbí kó rí bí ẹni pé nǹkan tí ó yẹ kó òun face nínú life òun ni láti lè kọ́gbọ́n.
All right. So the first thing is, first of all, check your capacity, check your threshold. How much can you accept being humbled? How much can you accept being humbled? If you feel like it's not something you can take, I would say find your way. But if you are someone who loves challenges, who like to be like, okay, this is what it's meant to be, I'll go through it. And trust me, all those hard times made me where I am today, morally, like I said. He helped me. I was able to, since that time, I don't see anybody I cannot cope with.
For you?
Yeah, like no matter how hard it gets to be, he helps me to be able to blend with situations, adapt to situations in my life. I've been even in other situations and I adapted and I came out strong out of it. So if you feel like this is a learning curve for you, this is something that you can learn from, I think you should stay and just face it. And trust me, it's not forever. It's just for a while. So definitely you get through it. But if you know you don't have the capacity, that agility to deal with it,
In a nutshell,
in
in a nutshell, the challenges you are facing now is not forever.
It's not forever. It's just for a moment. So you just have to face it. That's the advice.
Are you a Christian? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
But as a Christian, you're supposed to be singing a gospel song.
Well, my type of music basically doesn't preach devil. Yeah, it might not preach Jesus directly, but then it preaches positivity.
But actually, do you know Christians? They believe if you call yourself a Christian, you should be singing gospel.
No, not all Christians. You see, to me, I feel like singing a gospel is a call. It's more of a call. It's more like you being called to do God's work. It's more like you being called to be a pastor. Singing gospel song is you being a minister, and it's not just an ordinary thing. I don't see God calling me into that line.
You don't see
maybe
God calling
tomorrow
into that
you
line.
would say, okay, Pupa, come and do it. But I've not heard it.
Hmm.
So people can be telling you, why not sing gospel? No, you're not the one who will tell me to sing gospel. It is God himself that will tell me in a divine way to sing gospel. But whether I like it or not, some songs on my like on my previous album, I have 2 gospel songs on them.
You have gospel songs.
Yeah, I have 2 gospel songs on them. So I can still sing gospel, but then I will not stop being my brand. I'm not a gospel artist, but I am a lover of Jesus Christ. I'm a lover of Christianity, and it always speaks in my song, whether I talk about Jesus or not. So that's basically what it is.
You are a Christian,
Yeah.
so it's necessary for you to be
No,
singing.
it is not necessary. It is except you have that call. You have that call. It's a call. To me, singing gospel is like ministering to the world, ministering in the name of Jesus.
A lot of people see hip hop artists as a sinner.
No.
Do you know that?
Yeah, it depends on the message they're trying to bring. I wouldn't say much on that. But what message are you passing being an hip hop artist? That is the most important thing. Are you passing a message that is going to destroy the society? And that's sin. That's sinful. Are you passing a positive message? Are you musing people's heart? Do you feel like your song, people can say, oh, this is my role model, in a positive way?
Hmm.
So that's what I feel when we can now judge hip hop artists, because as far as I'm concerned, there are hip hop artists who sing great songs, even that has more meaning than gospel artist song.
Wow.
Yeah, for real. So I wouldn't say much on that precisely. Depends on the
Yes.
message
Yes.
they're trying to pass.
Yes. Okay, let's go to your music journey.
Yeah.
In this music stuff, have you ever faced any challenges that makes you like, I want to stop this?
Absolutely. A lot.
A lot?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm still facing it. But I used to say something. I said I'm too deep in this ocean to float.
There was a time I think myself that when I listened to your recent album, I was like, where can it bloat by? For you,
Yeah.
I don't just know why. Let me say, what everybody generally, I want you can appreciate Kotoba
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, from a while now, music, especially in Nigeria, has been polluted by
Sorry, you said music.
music.
All different kind of music.
Yeah, has been polluted.
Wow.
So far, and then if you check this generation now, they don't really want to listen to conscious music anymore. They just want to vibe. They just want to, because they are on substance. So the substance doesn't give them the mindset to want to listen and learn from a song. And the type of song that I sing, and some of us that sings, are songs where you learn from. It's not just song that you vibe actually, but then you pick one or two from. But you see, the generation these days, they don't want to learn. They just want to vibe.
Vibes.
Because they are on substance. That substance is telling them vibe. And then we have some artists who are actually all about the money, and then they are singing what they want to hear. To be honest, I can sing what they want to hear, but I have a reputation. And they say reputation is way more heavier than money. And trust me, I feel like if I continue to, put my reputations first, there will be a day it will be appreciated. There will be a day it will be heard. Whether we like it or not, the world is not going to be as chaotic as it's going to be forever. There will be time where people will come to their senses and be like, what have I been doing with my life? Because music is very powerful. The music you feed yourself, music is a soulful energy.
Yes.
When you feed your soul with in pure music, then it starts showing in your attitude. It starts affecting your mindset. It starts affecting the things that you do. But when you feed your soul with music that preaches positivity, you see that your life will improve. It's more like you're reading books. You read the books that helps you, and not the books that entertain you. That's how I see music for me. So
it depends on what you choose by yourself.
Absolutely. And I feel like we will just keep pushing it to them. Like I use the word, lure them to hearing good music. And trust me, we are winning. Today we are winning. Trust me. It's not like back in 2020, I think that was where everything scattered, the corona period. Boredom started making people to, start misbehaving. Artists started misbehaving. People started singing vulgar, crude lyrics and all that. But it's changing. Steady. That is why we have the people like Fireboy coming to the game, Oxlade coming to the game. If you see what they sing, the lyrics, it's winning. So that's what I can say for that.
All right, go back to challenges you have
Yeah.
in your music career.
Yeah, the challenges are actually is what everybody faces in the music. It's because as a matter of fact, music now is all about money. If you're making music, if you're in music business these days, you're rich. You don't even have to be driving any car. You don't even have to be flamboyant. As long as you're in the music world and then people are hearing you, you're rich. Because it's all about money. For me to be heard, I need to pay millions of naira to be heard. So the challenge is, I'll call it challenge.
Challenge.
My Molete challenge, Ibadan, that I'm facing in my music is finances. We don't get to see more investors in the music scene anymore. And, greed. It's taking a whole lot of.
Do I say we don't see people that want to invest on you?
Yeah.
But there's some people that invest on other artists.
No, investment.
Maybe it's because of the line of music you
No.
singing.
To be honest, I've seen labels.
Okay.
I don't see labels as investors, as utmost investors, because they are, a lot of them are, trying to make more. A lot of them are trying to make name. All right. So it depends on where you fall. But I've seen a few approach me with a deadly contract.
Repeat what you said.
I've seen a few labels approach me with deadly contracts.
Deadly contract.
Yeah, I call it deadly contract because they want to dead my career. So I refused to be a part of those teams. And as a matter of fact, I've seen the ones where they know me, they know my roots, they know I have been, and they decide to just want to take opportunity on me, and then I didn't sign. So that was why I decided to be an independent artist. So I prefer to have an investor than a label. Yeah. I prefer to be affiliated than to be taken over. Yeah. So because I've gone in this game for too long than to be rid of my talent or my creativity. So that's why I said it's a challenge, because people wants to get control of all your properties. Yeah, they want to get control of all your music rights, your everything. But I feel like, to me, before you can get control of my music right, you must be paying me a lot of money that will make me feel like, okay, no, I don't need this music right. Yeah, but if you're not paying me that much and then you want my music right, then you're trying to cheat me. So I feel like, why not let's put heads together, let's affiliate. And I'm not greedy. I'm ready to give you even 60% if you want. Yeah, because you're the one investing, spending the money.
Yes.
But I'm ready to give you the best. And they definitely, because to me, I feel like I'm more than a label. Because if a label signs me now, I'll be handicapped to do some things. And personally, I make some movement myself. I'm an agile artist. I try to make movement myself. But label, when you're doing too much, they try to silence you like, guy, calm down. You're running faster than us. I don't want that. So that's why I decided. But to be honest, finances has actually been the challenge for my music to be heard, because these days you need to promote.
Definitely.
And then when we're talking about promotion, we're talking about a budget of like 100 million
For you?
to be heard in Nigeria today. You need about 100 million naira, and that's just even on a song. But if a song is gone, I think your brand is gone. Everybody will go back to your old songs, and then you make money from it.
Okay. All those other artists that we're hearing them now, that because in the next 1 month now, you hear one artist have picked up, one started trending.
Yeah.
They have picking one record label, they have signed him. Because sometimes I always look at some music online, I will be like, this one don't get like 20 million views, 20 millions. I was like, Ọlọ́run ló mọ iye tán fi ń promote.
It's a lot of
okay
money.
Now àwọn tí wọ́n kó yẹn sílẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi sponsor artist now, because now you said deadly contract or something, so all those guys don't accept láti lọ fún label yẹn, okay, spend this kind of money on me. Are they not in pain now, or are they not ṣé kò ṣe pé life wọn wà risk ṣá?
Yeah, the thing is, I would not blame the label that spent that much money. I'll blame the artist
Definitely.
who saw the contract and then decided to go ahead with it, because Otiri nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀. A lot of artists were desperate. For me, I didn't even need a lawyer when I got those contracts back then.
For you?
Yeah, I never needed a lawyer. What I needed was my Google.
Yes.
If I see one English big grammar like this, I Google it. What's the meaning of this thing? And if I know the meaning, I don't even. But a lot of them, they don't even have that time to want to find out what this English means. They don't even, because they are so desperate to be out there. So what's the point of being out there? And then after the old label is done with you, then you go silent again. So what's the point? So that's the thing. I feel like they don't read the contract. And I understand their feeling. They want to they want to leave that, they want to leave the poverty zone. They want to be they want to be celebrated. But trust me, it's even pay more when you take your time and then understand what you're into.
So that means not every offer that comes to you
It's
should
what
accept.
yeah, some offers are to actually wreck you.
Is there a way to know this kind of offer that is coming? It's not my own.
Yeah, the only way to know is to understand it. Take your time.
Take your time
Take
to
your time.
understand
Look
it.
where you're coming from and look where you are. Believe in yourself. If you
Believe
don't
in
believe in
yourself.
yourself, you fall for the things that will not work for you.
Oh.
But when you believe in yourself, if an offer comes to you and then you feel like this is not good enough, trust me, a better one is coming. You just don't have to stop working. You just have to continue putting your best. That is the best. That is the best way to handle it.
Okay, let's go back to in your music career when you were bearing one nickname before. Some people they rip you or something that maybe they didn't give you some things that belongs to you.
Absolutely.
How do you feel? What happened?
At first I didn't get to know that something like that was going on, because then I was doing music because I felt like I just want to be heard. But I never knew that that song was already making waves.
Wow.
And then it was when I got to know that, oh, you actually cash out from putting your songs in stores. That was when I realized that, oh, I've been rigged. So I had to straight up change the brand. Because if I don't, who knows what document they have signed, publishing document they have signed with my name, that might be fetching them the money. Or maybe tomorrow I come out with something and they will have to probe me or give me limitations to stretch as much as I want to. So I just needed to to save me the stress. It affected my career, because rebranding is a lot of things. People don't get familiar with the new name. I lost a lot of fans based on the name. But then I think right now I can say it is the best thing for me. I did the best thing for myself.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the best thing for myself, rebranding. So these are things that actually happen in the music industry. That is why an artist needs to know about marketing, music business itself. There's a lot that is involved, but a lot of artists don't know. And then I always tell artists, if you really want to do music and be heard, you need to spend money.
Personal money,
because it is a business now. It was before that. It was before they used to call it talent, but these days it's business. So it's not just about talent. You can be good and then not be heard. Like you were saying, like I'm supposed to have blown all those years, but then I wouldn't say I'm not there. A lot of people are seeing me. All the celebrities know me, but they would do like they don't, because I know I'm a problem to the music industry. To be honest,
you are what?
I'm a problem. Yeah, I'm a fire that doesn't die.
Chai.
A lot of them have come across my stuff, and but then they will feel like you understand me. It's normal. I see a lot of celebrities peeping on my profile. A lot of big names. I'm not gonna call their names. Checking my stories. They don't like my posts, but they check my stories.
They don't like your post.
Yeah, they don't like my post, but it's big names. You get me? But it's a muse for me. It's like I'm inspired.
Yes.
I'm happy to be having them do that. But then I feel like they know me, so it's just that I don't have the listeners yet. But the small fan base that I have, they are giving me something, and I appreciate that.
Wow.
So it's something I'm feeding on for me to keep on, moving forward and going at my game. So far so good. I'm not there yet, but I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere.
A lot of people have known this already. What happened to you due to the kidney stuff and all that? I want to ask, what really happened. Is it, and when was that? What happened about that?
Yeah, I think I was about 13 or 14 years old then. I think 14. And I just woke up one morning and my face was swollen, my feet, in my own case it's different, but there are actually different causes of kidney issues. But in my own case, I was unlucky because my own case, they actually till now they've not been able to trace what really causes it. Um, Nephrotic syndrome was the cause of my own, called nephritis. It's a kidney. It's a type of kidney disease, a kind of disorder. It's a syndrome. You know, when it's called something a syndrome, is something like is a result of a malfunction or distorted DNA of the kidney. Yeah. So it's a syndrome, more like a Downing syndrome. People are, you understand? So you know it can be cured, except there's a miracle. So it can only be managed. So that's more like the kidney syndrome that I had. It was called nephrotic syndrome. You know, so but there are other things that actually caused it. Like we have high blood pressure, because at some point, you know, after many years that I managed
high blood pressure affect kidney.
IBP, yeah, it affects kidney a lot. In fact, high blood pressure and diabetes are the most crucial elements that damages kidney faster. Yeah.
Wow.
Alcohol and drugs affect the kidney too, but they can take about 5 to 10 years before they start giving you signs. It depends on the body system anyway. Some people, it can actually wreck it on time, but mostly it takes about 5 to 10 years before you start having the symptoms. But for high blood pressure and diabetes, just give it 6 months. If you don't treat it, if you don't manage it, then you will have your kidney wrecked instantly. Like it doesn't have time. Yeah, exactly. But for my own, you know, it took me that long because it was nephrotic syndrome, and it took me about 23 years before I was able to do my transplant. You know, I did my transplant last year, April.
You managed that kidney problem
for many years. It affected me a lot financially because I was spending a lot of money. I didn't, you know, come out then. Nobody knew. You know, when I came out that, I have kidney problems, everybody was surprised. Like, guy, you used to be healthy. Yeah, because I used to keep it. I've learned the art of smiling even when I'm in pain. You know, so people, because I am this type of person, I don't like telling people my problems. Like, I don't like disturbing people. I don't like people looking at me like, sorry, you know, I don't like it. So I just kept it to myself. It was only my parents and some of my family that knew about it, you know. So, but when it got to a point where they said I was seeing death in the face, and I felt like I have nothing to lose. I just need to come out. So the moment I came out, people, you know, turned up like, no, guy, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. We won't watch you die. In fact, if that death is eventually gonna happen, we'll try our best. And you know, people came out, you know, Baba Ifele, you know, Kofi Daguru, Ghetto Youth, Lord Kenny, Desmond to the G, Woli Agba, Ayo Adesonya, Ozain Ibadan.
Wow.
You know, Just Too Funny, Bello Creb. I can't mention names. A
Just
whole
Too
lot of
Funny.
celebrity. Yeah. Everybody stood up for me, and it was wow. So all these things, you know, EOB, Adebayo Faleke.
Wow.
A lot of people. So all these things, when I saw the love, I said, nah, I'm going to fight. I will not give up. So the love fueled me to start fighting. You know, there are a lot of more names. You know, my own peeps, my own youth. You know, people like Chooks Ika, Kaunde. You know, my own brother. People like, you know, Diamond Kiza. People like Millie Beats. You know, a whole lot of my guys. They really showed love. People like Mazinga. People like Manny.
Wow.
People like Flow Outspoken. So many people, they motivated me.
Wow.
And that was the reason I was able to fight. And thank God I won it.
Wow.
You know, and then to my kidney donor, you know, without that guy, even the money will fail. Even the money that people donated for me would have failed. It was my donor. Atondami Samson. That's what I call him.
Atonda Samson.
Yeah, Olawale. You know, he was the one that came through for me.
Is he part of your family?
No. In fact, I've never met him before, but he knew me. He recognized me. He said we've met in Tipiano studio many years ago, but I didn't, figured out his face. I never met. I never thought I've seen him somewhere before. But he told me I've seen me before. And then when he heard the program on radio, I was on Baba Ifele's radio.
Okay.
He was interviewing me, and then and he said he would like to donate for me. Donate his kidney, and then he came through. I thought it was joke.
He heard a program on the
heard
radio,
the program on the
and
air,
he decided
he wanted
that
to.
I want to donate my kidney.
Isn't that miraculous? And he came through, and it was like joke. We went through all the processes, and the most important thing, the most amazing thing is that he didn't collect a dime.
Sorry.
He's an angel in human body. I wish I have it all. I wish I have it all. But it's my brother anyway. I rest my case.
In this life we have only 2 kidney, and he decided to donate one kidney out of his 2
to save my life. To save my life, he's one of a kind.
Wow.
Anytime I remember him, he deserves more than he's getting right now. That's why I said I wish I have it all. But to be honest, I'm just trying to balance back into the society because it's been really hard for me. Being out of the game for a while and then financially drained, and I'm trying to get back to myself. So I'm still struggling. That's one of the reasons. But I feel like Nigeria is sleeping on him. Like he's somebody that should be celebrated.
Somebody that should be celebrated.
Somebody that should be taken care of. He's somebody that deserves everything he needs. But to be honest, unfair, we are still struggling. That's crazy, But I believe that it is God who owns the payback, who controls the payback. Yeah. So maybe we just have to be patient. Because I know he deserves more than he's getting right now. And like I said, I wish I have it all. But it is well. I rest my case on that.
Wait, though. A woman be like us.
It was very rare. Anybody from my friends, none of them was even proposing to.
It's risky now. You can't blame friend.
Then somebody who was not my friend. Who was never my friend. Who was never
somebody you never meet before. You never even help before. You never even.
I don't want to start feeling emotional right now, but he was my savior. After Jesus, he's the next. So
donating a kidney, actually, to me, is not really bad though. But for not collecting any,
normally it's an illegal thing if you collect money for it. Yeah, but then, my brother, in this Nigeria that we are, won't you collect money? But he didn't collect a dime. He never brought a bill.
This is amazing.
So it was just a miracle for me.
The guy is an angel.
Oh God, thank you, Jesus. It was a miracle because I thought I was gonna die. Well, let's just give God the glory.
Thank you, Jesus.
God the glory.
This is amazing.
Let's give God the glory. As at that time, it was even my parent that was really attending to him because I was in pains. I was in discomfort, so I was not really focusing on anything. I was just battling with my own feelings, my pains, my discomfort. But when we started the processes, that is when I started getting closer to him. And I was wondering, why do you want to do this to me? Like, why do you want to do this for me? But I couldn't ask him that question anyway then, because I felt like there's a reason for everything. Not one thing will happen without a reason.
Not one thing will happen without a reason. Not one thing
will happen without this spiritual projection. Something, every single thing that happens, there must be a deep reason behind it. And I decide not to question it because it's all God's. So who am I to question that?
When you are battling with these kidney stuffs, have you ever going to one pains that makes you say, God, why this happening
Yeah,
to me?
yeah. I remember when I was because I was in Lagos, when the end of the kidney era started, you know, I was in pains. I was alone. I'm single, so I live alone in my apartment. And a lot of times I used to dream that I died, and then nobody noticed. So that people started noticing when I started smelling, because I was inside the house. I didn't talk to my parents. I didn't talk to anybody about what I was feeling.
Why?
I was expecting to die because the pains I couldn't feel. I couldn't take it anymore. I bought sniper 2 times. I wanted to take it. I wanted to take the sniper to end it all. The first time I didn't. The second time I didn't. The second time after I couldn't. You know why I couldn't? I said, so I'm going to suffer in this life and then go to hellfire and suffer again. That was and then my mom, the thought of my mom that I'm our firstborn, our hope. We used to be 3.
Okay.
Then we lost 1. So we are 2. So if I go, she won't recover from it.
Yes.
So that thought told me not to. I should hold on. Then eventually I had to just tell them I'm still going through this pain, this kidney issue. I'm still going through. They were surprised. And they told me to come back to Ibadan. And I came to Ibadan. I left my stuffs in my apartment. I only took like about 3 clothes. Never knew that I wouldn't come back to Lagos in like 2 years. I just came to Ibadan, and then before I know it, they started bringing my stuffs to Ibadan for me. Because the house is just abandoned. My properties are dead, abandoned and everything. So, I almost ended it all anyway. Because it is not just pain. Imagine pain with discomfort.
Char.
Discomfort is bigger than pain. I used to tell people, pain is something that will actually leave you. Discomfort is something that lives with you.
Lives with you forever.
Yeah. Because if discomfort is you are just tired of everything. Like if you sit down, you're not fine. You stand up, you're not fine. You're lying down, you're not fine. Whether you eat, you're not fine. Whether you don't eat, you're not fine. You're just not fine. That is discomfort. Because then
I'm trying to imagine that pains.
The symptoms are consecutive headache. Imagine you having consecutive headache for 2 weeks without relief.
2 weeks?
Yeah, without relief, like serious one, like your eyes, like this would be like your eyes want to come out of your head, of your skull. And then any single food you eat, you throw it up. Yeah, like I'm always throwing up. And then I'm stooling. When I'm stooling water, and it's black in color. Because that's actually blood coming out of my stool. So it makes it darker in color. Stool water. Stomach ache. Dizziness. I feel weak to even stand up. But I was strong. I will be feeling all these things, and you hardly know. If you see me, you hardly know. If you see me because as at that time I was looking for money for my dialysis.
Okay.
Because I dialyze 3 times a week, and dialysis is about 50K per session. Yeah. So I dialyze 3 times a week. That's 150K
every week.
So then I wasn't really getting the money that I was expecting. So I was still with my dialysis tunnel. I was still going to live band shows. Hustle for money, yeah. It was the day that I told my boss that I'm actually suffering from kidney issues, and I showed him my tunnel. That was when he told me, he said, "No, Pupa, you can't be coming again." He said, "Don't worry, I'll give you some money." That no, you can't be risking your life with these things on you. Like you have tubes on your chest, and then you're coming to show to sing. What, are you crazy? I'm like, I need money for dialysis. He said, "Don't worry, I'll pay you." And then he gave me some money then that I was able to, use to dialyze for a while. Before I started getting more assistance.
I think you're a kind of person that you don't like to disturb people.
No, I don't. To be honest, I don't. I'd see. When I was very low, I would go 2 days drinking Gary, just Gary. Yeah, just Gary. Yeah, I have a friend who can actually testify to that. His name is G. He's in Lagos. we'll be drinking Gary for 2
Big
days.
boys.
Yeah, we don't want to call anybody because it's embarrassing. Especially
embarrassing.
because me, I'm always at the fear of I can't help you. So I'd rather not go close to you. I'd rather not ask you anything. Because it will be like, so why did I ask? I shouldn't have
be
asked.
blaming yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd
God.
rather just, till God will do it. You get me? I'm that kind of person. I don't ask my friends. I believe, because one thing about me is if I have a friend who needs something, if I get to know that he needs something, I won't wait for him to ask before I do it. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am. So I believe that this is the same thing people should also reciprocate to me.
Definitely.
So if you're not,
some people will be like it
I will just
until
give
you
my
ask
gift.
me if I give you.
I'm not that kind of person that does that. So that's the kind of person I am.
Wow.
That's the kind of person I am. Before I came out to the public, they begged me.
For you?
Yeah, they begged me like, no, Pupa, you need to come out. You're just gonna die like this. No, these people now, when you don't come out, they will say that you didn't come out. They didn't know.
They didn't know.
But at least come out. Let them. Let's see what they will do. And to my surprise, everybody came out. Everybody stood up for me. I was like, wow, really? I never knew I had good people around me.
Wow.
Yeah, I never knew I had good people around me. Sometimes it's a situation that will make good people pop out and bad people pop out. So I got more good, more love than hate. So the love overwhelms the hate that I received.
Wow.
Because I had a lot of rumors. People said a lot of things. A lot of people said he's into drugs. In fact, people who said I'm into drugs are people who knew me right from when I was young. Yeah, they knew what I was going through, but then it was easy for them to say, he's on drugs. He used to take drugs. That's why his kidney failed. No, my kidney
Especially they know
failed.
anybody that sings reggae, they talk, they only smokes.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's not me. I mean, if you check out my songs that I'm singing now, that should be an evidence for you that I don't need substance to write. I don't need substance to sing. I don't need substance to do me. Yes, this guy. You'll be like, are you sure this guy is still not smoking?
Wow.
Because you'll be like, this kind of thing coming out from this guy, because it's natural. God's talent is God's talent. I don't need no influence. That's for me. So a lot of rumors were flying around. Oh man, this guy, he decides what he's getting. He's a wicked person. He's not a nice guy. He decides what he's getting. Oh, he takes drug. But trust me,
even people that you never offended.
Yeah, trust me, Jesus won.
Jesus won.
Yeah, because if I used to say if I was actually a bad person, I wouldn't survive it. People wouldn't stand up to my case. But I survived it because I never meant bad for anybody. I never meant bad to anybody. So my friends, my family came through for me because they know that I deserve a second chance.
Wow.
And yeah, I got the second chance.
Wow.
It was all God, my brother. It was all God. It was all God. Yeah.
So I picked something from this situation, this what happened to you. I think this kind of your attitude is what I have. I don't like to disturb people. So and I see it like time T a young when you need and when you like that time you're suffering, you don't have money for food, and you now keep disturbing people. Please, I don't have money with me. Please, that I see 2K from you. That I think by the time you will need original help,
they might not be there. I think you have a point there. You have a very, very big point there. I think you have a point there, bro. That is a big
because
point.
what you pay,
he's always in need. He's always in need. Guy, he's always in need. I beg, see, I don't try. I don't try. You go find somebody else. Go find somewhere else. Because that's how it works.
It's rampant. Yeah. Like, Elomi, maybe you need to pay for 2 seconds. They'll be like, Chama, Shemori 1K, man. Shemori, a lot of people that can't help when need 20 million. What am I bury 10,000 long one
thing. Thank you very much.
And now when you want to just pay time it's Obama need 20 million go ni àwọn fẹ́ help one.
Absolutely. See, I always tell people values. Values is very important. You see, when you push value, anybody will want to associate with you. Now, maybe like I remember all those times that I was down, I write songs for artists too.
You write songs?
Yeah, I write songs. I write songs for other artists too.
Do you get paid?
Yeah, of course. Good. No, that's actually one of the channels that I use in taking care of me, because my post-transplant lifestyle is very expensive.
Wow.
Yeah, I buy medications of about 300K every month.
You mean it?
Yeah, and that is how these medications, I'll use them for the rest of my life.
Apart from the music career, then how are you be able to earn that money?
That's the hustle, man. Like,
For
you don't have to blow to start getting some things from music. You just have to be able to channel into things that you feel like you can actually do. Like I said, I write songs for artists.
Okay.
I also mix and master for some artists.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm also a sound engineer for some artists. I just don't produce. I record artists. I coach artists.
Wow.
So these are the ways that I'm able to get money. And also, I'm a digital marketer. So I can market your products for you digitally as an artist. And also, I'm into UX UI.
Okay.
Yeah, I design websites and application.
Wow.
So these are the things that I'm actually.
I observed that in your video concepts.
Yeah,
it's always, I'll be like, our director go, this is actually, I have it in mind that after this interview I will personally want to shoot a video for you, which is not collected editing, but you, because I know you have concept, you direct it yourself.
Yes, let's bring it on. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. So these are the things I actually use, in making ways for myself a little bit. Like I said, I buy medications for about 300K every month. If I don't use this meds, my kidney will be rejected. Yes, that's how I'm. Like, my life is now like very risky.
Sorry, I wanted to ask you, this is the kidney that spoiled. Is it one that spoiled out of it, or the two? The two,
yeah, the two. Because let me show you my scar. This is my scar. This is where the new kidney is. You get me? Our kidneys are here.
Okay.
Right. So these two here, they are useless now.
Okay, kidneys are here. I thought it's
no kidney. That's why, you see, I always tell people, you need to go to my page. I know I post a lot of music, but then I used to post some lectures about kidney health too. I teach people about kidney health. I teach people how to take care of the kidney health, how to prevent themselves from having kidney issues. It's on my page, my TikTok page, my Instagram page. So, like, this is where the kidneys are.
At the waist here?
Yeah. Here.
Oh, okay.
Almost like at the back here.
Okay.
Or just the waistline here.
Okay.
This is where our kidneys are. You get me?
Wow.
But my new kidney is here now. They didn't remove those ones. They are there, but they are not working. They've been disconnected. So this is where...
And it's not going to affect you?
No, it's not. I'm not feeling them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not feeling them. Are you feeling your kidney? Are you feeling your kidney?
I'm not even maybe even I thought kidney is here.
No.
So I always prevent this place.
No.
Maybe I don't like people to punch me here. Like, I'll be like, this is where my kidney is.
This is where they shouldn't punch you, my brother.
Hey! So viewers, if you are watching this, know that a lot of people believe their kidneys. No. So your kidney is here. Don't let anybody.
Yeah, the kidney is there.
Wow.
So if I don't use the medication, because when I after my transplant, I asked my doctor. I said, "Sir, I heard that the post-transplant life is expensive," and he said, "Yes, it is." I said, "How much are we going to be buying our drugs?" He was even telling me about 250K, 200K. But eventually, it was about 250 to 300K now, because dollars is rising.
Yes.
And the drugs are not producing it in Nigeria, so we import them. So for me, every month I pay 300K for medications. It's
month.
Draining. I wouldn't even lie. It's draining. And after my transplant, nobody is supporting me. Everybody's just
No, after the transplant, nobody comes to you to support you again.
No, they feel like it's fine. This is what I used to tell people. They feel like after the transplant you're fine. But to be honest, this is when we need the help more. Because we need to the miracle has happened, right? We need to sustain the miracle.
Definitely.
Now, to sustain the miracle is to meet up with our medications and our checkups.
So now you're still going through some medications?
Yeah, I have to for the rest of my life. Because if I don't, this kidney is not mine, right? I have an immune system. So this immune system, if I don't kill the immune system, they will fight this kidney, and then the kidney will fail again, because the kidney is a strange body.
Okay.
It's not a part of me. It wasn't part of my DNA.
Oh.
So if my immune system are going to fight the kidney, and it will fail again. So for the immune system not to fight it,
you have to
I need to
suppress them.
I need to suppress it.
them.
So suppressing them are the drugs that I'm buying, and they are expensive. They are expensive immunosuppressants.
Wow.
Every kidney patient are using it. I know a lot of kidney patients that have messaged me and be like, I'm tired. I don't think I can continue to maintain this lifestyle, because it's an expensive lifestyle. Beside the medications, I can't eat outside. I can tell you that this morning I've not eaten anything, and they don't bomb me well to go and eat anywhere. I eat home cooked food. I cook my food myself. Low salt, low fat, low protein.
Chai.
Yeah. So I can't just eat anything anyhow from anywhere. It has to be hygienically made. It has to be hygienically made. My surroundings needs to be very neat. So it is not just it is when
But
it
this
is
is time
over,
you need love, and you
absolutely. But to be honest, only
You
a
are not
few
getting
people
it.
are showing up for me, and these few people, I appreciate them a lot. And if not for them, it would have been hard to be meeting up with my medication so far.
Wow.
But then I feel like I need more love, but I'm not getting it, because people, especially when they see me fly like this. The thing is, even when I was sick, when my kidney was failed, I would dress up and you would be like, this guy is looking cute. But then I'm suffering inside. So I'm that kind of person that I don't show what I'm going through. I
Wow.
like to, I still need to, I want to stay fly.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just want to stay fly. That's the kind of person I am. Even if I've not eaten anything since morning till night, you will see me still chill. Like, some girls even think I'm a very rich guy. Like, this guy must be very rich. They trying to
Definitely.
approach me, but they don't even know. It's just because I know how to carry myself. I know how to look good, at least. So these are the things that when people see me promoting my song, looking good on them, they feel like, oh, this guy's actually doing good. My brother, I'm not doing good. I'm just trying. My post-transplant lifestyle is killing me. But trust me, maybe because I'm new to this, I will balance. I believe in God
Definitely.
so much. I will balance back. I will
Definitely.
balance back to my 2 feet.
Definitely.
So
But I don't know why a lot of people just, even especially when you are in the same feed,
yeah.
they only just help you when you need that maybe health assistance.
Yeah.
But when it comes to maybe your talent,
Yeah.
I swear they will help you.
No. So okay, let me
I don't know.
let me give you an instance. Yeah, it's a true thing, because people that actually helped me when I was down, now trying to talk to them to support my music now. Like, I really need you to support my
I
music.
think
because
you that can help me for my
Yeah,
health.
you
You're
should,
supposed to,
but-
yeah, definitely. Even a lot of them, like, just post me on your page, just a confirmation voice or something.
I feel like people actually love to respond to emergency. I think it's a natural phenomena for human being to take emergency more serious than the little things that matters. The little things that can actually matters to prevent emergency. We don't take them serious, but we take only emergency when it's about to go down. Then they start running around. This is what people really needs to change.
They start
about.
posting
People that I don't know.
for you.
Yeah, there was even a church.
And after
somebody sent me a record.
kidney transplant, I'm not seeing anything again. People are not posting again.
But
I
no,
only see
they don't post-
see you on your page.
They don't post
And
my
your
they don't
status.
post
Finish.
my album. I dropped an album. Nobody helped me. Nobody was posting my album. Nobody was doing anything. But when they hear that Pupatee is sick tomorrow, they'll start posting again. This is what I'm not trying to be blackmailing them emotionally, but I'm just saying this to the society as a whole. Our mindset, our beliefs, and the way we handle things is not the way it's supposed to be. You've helped me get a second chance at life. You should support me more. Okay, how can you support me? Support my music. My music is the thing that can actually bring food to my table.
Definitely.
And I just need more exposure. And as a matter of fact, I'm good at what I do. It's not as if you're gonna be posting me and then people are gonna be like, who is this guy? Who doesn't know? No, people will even say, man, I love this guy that you're posting.
But I think people are scared to post you. Maybe not to outshine them or something.
Why? Because we were not scared to save me, to help me.
And I think this cloud is
bigger enough for person to fly. So that's actually what is.
I can have 50 favorite artists that can be listening to their songs. So nobody's stealing your fans.
There was an artist that reached out to me, one very young artist like who is not even really good to me like that. Like it's top notch. But he told me, he said, boss, I just dropped a song, please can you make a video for me? And I'm like, make a video for this guy. And I make a video for him.
Wow.
I made a video for him, I sent it to him. He was so excited.
Wow.
In my mind, I'd be like, maybe this thing will make him improve. Maybe this thing will make him a better artist.
Shit,
you don't know what you'll be doing that will probably be helping the person. Because nobody knows tomorrow.
Nobody knows tomorrow.
No, see, the thing is, nobody knows.
I think that's the problem with
a lot of people say, hey, nobody knows tomorrow. Forget. But see, we get money, go see the game money. You maybe say, no, trust me. There will be time where your money won't matter. Your money won't matter. There will be time you feel everything is money. But to be honest, there will be time where the money won't matter. These are the things that we actually fail to understand and realize. So that's why people feel like
let's assume this particular guy that gave you kidney. Now the guy said you have met in a studio before.
Yeah.
Let's assume you have did something bad to that guy.
Thank you very much. I think maybe one way or the other I've been rude to him, or I've been some type
just
of way.
Ignore him that this one.
And me as at that time, I remember I was so humble that people tell me that I don't have a package. La mi ni package. Pupatee ni package. I'm like him fẹ́ gbéraga fún wọn ṣe Lamborghini mo lò ní. Tí ma fi ma gbéraga. I can't be on nothing. And they say that is what blows you. No, I feel like humility is what it's gonna blow me. Because if I had been rude to Tungba King, wale mi atonda. To be honest, maybe he wouldn't have even thought of doing anything with me or saving my life. But energy speaks a lot. When you see people before they even relate with you, you feel their energy, and the energy matters a lot. So I felt like I can't remember us relating in that studio. I can't even remember.
Picture what happened at all.
But he said he remember that we've been in the studio together to piano. That he listens to my song very well, and I'm like, bro, wow. So it's amazing.
So you meeting people for the first time, don't just too aggressive.
Yeah. And it's a very understanding thing, because I feel like if it's other people, they'll be like, oh, see, this guy is forming for me. Guy, you just met me once and I didn't even recognize your face. And then you saw me the second time and you feel like I'm forming. I can't recognize you. Okay, when I was coming inside, somebody said, oh, I don't you remember? And I'm like, okay, I think your face looks familiar. Can you remind me? Life is soft. You don't be
very
keeping
soft
grudges for nothing, for no reason, because you don't know the mindset of the other person. So I feel like we just need to be very good and be patient at our decisions in life. We need to be patient, because when we are too roared up to act, we will make mistakes a lot of time. We just need to be calm and be patient.
Okay, there are some questions I supposed to ask you, but you have answered almost everything. So because I can picture some things you need from what you said, but I will want you to just say it proper now. If anybody wants to help you now, what kind of help do you need?
All right, I need support my music, by streaming massively, sharing. If you know a platform where you can put
streaming your song is very important to you.
Streaming my song, because these are the things that will fetch me the money. Because to be honest, if you give me money, yes, I will appreciate it. It's gonna go a long way, but at some point I'm gonna consume it. But when I have something that keeps coming in for me, yeah, I feel like that is what is going to be sustainable.
Okay, you
for
get
me.
paid by streaming your song, right?
Yeah,
Very
I get
nice.
paid by streaming my
Very
songs.
nice.
All my songs, and I have beautiful songs out there. You just need to listen. You just need to go to my catalog, Spotify, Audiomack, Apple Music, Boomplay, anywhere. In fact, my songs, you can use them on your social media. They are there on your social media. You want to post something, you can use my song as a background song.
Wow.
They are there. Just search Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. My songs are there. Use them as music for your content.
Wow.
It's a sign of support for me. One way or the other, I'm getting paid. Support me. And if you know that, okay, that there are people that actually want to support monetarily, they don't have time for social media.
Yes.
They can reach out to my page, to ask for my bank account details, and then, bless me. I'm open for help, to be honest. I'm not
Wow.
bragging.
Wow.
I'm not bragging. Because, to be honest, the post-transplant lifestyle is a very expensive one, and it's
Oh.
draining. It's draining. It's tiring. But, man, it's a survival for the fittest. So I won't give up now until I can't no more. But for the fact that I can still fight,
Sure.
I'll keep fighting.
I keep winning.
And I'm keep
You will keep winning.
Amen.
That is
Definitely.
it. That's the point.
Definitely.
You keep winning.
Definitely.
And I know from this program now, a lot of help will start coming from you.
Amen.
By the grace of
Amen.
God, a lot of help will start
Amen.
coming from you,
Amen.
because I know I won't ask you to discuss it. Oh, Marty Shelley, like have ever anybody promise you and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fulfill it? Definitely, a
A
lot
whole
of people
lot.
that
A
even
whole
promise
lot.
you that.
A whole lot. A whole lot. And
So some have promised you and they didn't fulfill
a
it.
whole lot. A whole lot. A whole lot. Audio promises, is there, but then
But actually, to me, if anybody promised you and didn't fulfill it, I didn't see it as bad.
no, I just feel like,
because
man,
a lot of people think, promise me,
No,
I'm not doing anything with him again. Or with her
the
again.
people that promised me, we're still good friends. We still talk. We still relate very well, because to me, I feel like God is just not using them. He's not channeling them to help me. So why should I be? It's because everything that happens is of God. It's how God processed it. We are in God's field.
Definitely.
So He's the one telling us what to do. So if they don't do it, then I don't get mad about it. If they don't do it today, it's possible to do it tomorrow. So why should I have to burn bridges and fight them today because of what they promised that they didn't do? I have even families, siblings, families, blood promise, and they don't fulfill it. So, but then they're still my family. Yeah, of course, because it is normal. So how much more somebody from somebody who's not my brother, who's not my blood? I have to just take it that way. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal.
So if anybody wants to reach you, I want to ask you, can audience have your number? So if anybody wants to, or just your handles, so that they can reach you?
My handles. I'll take my handles, because, to be honest,
Oh, very
audience.
Because I know someone like you
have to
get too much disturbed.
Yeah, a lot. So, like,
even as you are going through this, some people will still come to your DM. Please, I never hit his money. Oh.
my bro, serious matter. I'm telling you, there was one of my songs I said.
Sorry, I have an opportunity to handle one Instagram of one celebrities. Notification of me. I never hit his money, man. Mommy,
There's a song that is coming very soon, produced by Swing Shop. I in that song I said, if I tell you say easy, brother, me as when I set up. If Baba no involve, I'm on a mess up. Now Jesus will be the reason why me ends up. This is the reason why me leave. Cause me never know say to live life no be play. Cause every day morale ayegbe. This is the reason I feel sustain me miracle. Can see nobody feel my pain. As you can see, people still are billing me like every single day. Them not even care, say me leave or me dead. I am trying to breathe, but I'm choking on my neck. Those people got no chills, But I said, bless me, oh Lord. So I go feel bless my people. I'm trying so hard, Lord. It's crazy. People be like, Pupa, I know I'm not supposed to be asking you this, but I need this thing. I'm like, God.
why are you asking this?
Isn't it funny, bro? But at the end of the day, do I have
Wow.
a choice? The little I can,
You still
I
give out.
reach out. I reach out. Yeah, that's me right from time. The thing is, when you ask me something, even if I ignore that message, it will be in my mind like,
Right.
God. God, especially maybe I have like small change, man. I'm like, and even if I have a budget for that thing, I'll be like, no, guy, even if it is 4K, 3K, 2K, do it for this person. And I'll still do it because it will still not cut short the glory of the Lord. So why not? It's fine.
It will still not caution the glory of the Lord.
But then, when it's getting too much, I ignore.
That's the best.
I ignore.
That's the best because
When it's getting too nuisance,
you're gonna attend to
I
everything.
ignore.
Yeah,
So that's the thing. I do what I can.
Very good.
That's how it goes.
So call your social media.
Yeah, my social media on Instagram at official_Pupatee, official underscore PUPATEE, and on TikTok I am at Pupatee at PUPATEE, on Twitter at Pupatee PUPATEEZZY, and on Facebook at Pupatee, just Pupatee. If you want to add me on my normal Facebook, I'm Adelaja David.
Okay.
Adelaja David or Pupatee Oruka. So
Oruka.
That's Oruka.
Is there something attached?
That's
to
Oruka, but of course, the song that actually gave me the limelight, that brought me to more projection, that gave me the fans that I have till today,
Okay.
is actually Oruka.
Okay.
It was my debut song. That was the song that actually ruled Ibadan.
After the kidney transplant, seems you drop an album, right?
I dropped Rewired.
The title?
Rewired. Because I was rewired by grace. You know why I named it Rewired? Because when I woke up for my second chance after the surgery, when I woke up, I saw a lot of wires on my body, like a lot. Like
I think that is what you used to design the asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, I am rewired for a second chance. So I titled the album Rewired, and it's still banging. It's a classic. I just need people to go check it out.
It's on all streaming platform.
My story was said there. I sang about my story, my expression, the things that I faced, the love, the neglect, the rejection, the support, and the second chance. Yeah, it's all on that album. When you listen to the album, if you no cry, na small it go remain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice having you here, sir.
Thank you very
nice
much.
having
Thank
you
you
here.
for
And I
having
know
me.
my audience will definitely request I should bring you back.
No,
If we
it's
send
fine.
our invite, you come back, right?
I'm with you. You're a family, like I said.
Oh, thank
you're
you.
a family,
Thank
so
you.
definitely I got you, brother.
Thank you so
Got you.
much. Thank you so much, sir.
Got you.
Also, before we close, round up now, I want you to drop a word of advice for our viewers.
First of all, stay prayed up.
Hmm.
Nothing but prayer. And secondly, believe in yourself. No matter what. You see, when most of the people you see on the road begging for money are people that have lost belief in themselves.
Hmm.
So when you believe in yourself, there is nothing that you can do. And thirdly, spread love. Spread love, man. Spread love. Trust me, spread love. It doesn't take anything from you. It doesn't reduce your worth. It doesn't reduce your money. It doesn't reduce how handsome you are or how beautiful you are. Just spread love. God bless you.
Oh, thank you so much. You're here now. Spread love. Spread love, please. And keep praying. So, Pupatee used to pray as well.
Hey, wait.
Yeah?
As a matter of fact, I'm not supposed to be saying this, but let me say it to mute somebody. I have not slept. I went to a vigil last night. And when I got home, I said, if I sleep, I'll miss this time.
Wow.
So I had to just took my shower, sat down on the bed. When it was 8, I left my home.
You still went to vigil with
and as a matter of fact, I'm still going tonight too.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
there's nothing but prayer, bro.
Wow.
Prayer is the key.
Wow.
Prayer is the key. Telling you, man. And then take a lot of water.
Take a lot of water.
Drink water, my brother. If you're drinking water, it helps you to calm down. It helps your skin. And it helps your kidney a lot. Yeah. It helps your kidney a lot. Like, don't wait till you're thirsty before you take water.
Okay.
Don't wait till you're thirsty before you take water. Let water be your soft drink all the time. Trust me. You will thank me later.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
We should drink water a lot.
Drink water a lot.
Cooking pie now.
At all.
Seriously.
At all.
And it helps.
One bottle water in 2 hours is not bad.
In 2 hours for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
One bottle water in 2 hours is not bad. Trust me.
Wow. Please keep drinking water. Drinking water. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome,
We really
my brother.
appreciate your coming. We
Thank you for
love
having
you.
me.
We should thank you. We should thank you. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, I remain your humble host, Steven. Adekunle. Love you.